Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. Take the residence and the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. Remember that tarot is a tool, it's not the final word. And it's a good idea to have you play. When you are on Lady Noble's channel, you really want to see what's on. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love, subscriptions. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for utilizing these messages for your highest good. The only intentions on this channel is for you to create a spark within yourself and go into your own direction that is right for you. The only intentions of this channel is for you to find a spark within yourself and pivot in the direction that is best for you. Not for me, but for you in your own divine timing. Okay? So may you receive any messages, readings, poetry, motivational speeches, anything I upload on my channel for your highest good and not for any negative, impactment or input. Okay? This is general. I think I said it, but I feel the need to say it again. This is not personal. Bits and pieces may resonate with you. Okay? I may say phrases, particular words that may be a sign of synchronicity that this reading is for you as well. Okay? So take a resonance and please, once again, leave the rest for someone else. Okay? Sometimes we have to repeat to give clarity. There's always new viewers. Okay? And so to those who are newly here, welcome, and who are subscribing, sometimes we have to reiterate and reintroduce, okay, what's going on here in the channel, on the channel, and what's my intentions and what's the whole objective, okay? I don't mind re-explaining it to anyone, okay? Okay. First card that we have here, collective, is the Page of Wands, okay? It says the Page of Wands, like the Fool, has a fresh yet passionate outlook on life. Drawing this card indicates that you have a creative spark in you. So go ahead and be spontaneous and follow your creative music, okay? So Spirit is clearly saying for you to be spontaneous. So there could be something that you would like to do. Maybe you have not actually took action on this idea, this passion project, this creative project, but there's something lingering back and forth in your mind. This could also be an idea you haven't shared with anyone, but you've been having it heavy in thought. And Spirit is saying there's no need to have a ping pong conversation with yourself. You know, you can get all out of your head. And it's okay to be creative. It's okay to express your creative side. I don't know why you're feeling as if someone's putting a muzzle goes over your mouth. I don't know. It's like you feel as if there's some kind of blockage, or you feel maybe you won't be received or liked. And Spirit is saying there's an audience for everyone. And it doesn't mean that you're on social media, but it could be something on social media. It could be something in a neighborhood, in a group setting, in a friend group, in a family, in a community. Whatever this creative project or idea that you have, they want you to begin to work on it. Show your creative side. Let yourself be seen. Okay? Confirmation. All of the loud noises while I'm trying to communicate, distribute this read. They want you to be seen, just like these sounds are making sure that they are heard. They want you to put your work out there, advertise your work, show your work. Let people see your creative side. Let people see what you can do. There's no need for you to sit on these gifts and, play mental games with yourself, and you're really wondering and you would like to know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Will you be accepted? Is there an audience for you? Yes, there is. But Spirit is saying you have to work on it. You have to allow yourself to be seen so that you will find that audience, okay? So, take time with the Two of Cups, okay? And so the Two of Cups energy is here. So take time. There is like-minded energy out there for you to give you the reciprocity, okay? You're not for everybody. Everybody isn't for you, and that's okay. So be willing to be able to deal and cope if you are creating something, doesn't matter what it is. And you may come across a person or two who may not be interested. That is okay. Spirit is saying you have to be okay with people, constructive criticism, as well as people not all taking to what you are or what you are creating. You have to have tough skin. You have to be confident and strong enough to not allow, the concern of what someone is going to think about you to stop you or hindering you from living your best life. Life is for the living, and they want you to proceed today. What are you waiting for? For they always say tomorrow is promised to no one. So what are you waiting for? There will never be a perfect moment, they are saying, for you to begin this project or this idea. Whether it's writing a book, starting a business, whatever it is for you, go ahead. You don't need permission to be great, okay? Because nobody wants it more than you, collective, and nobody ever will, okay? And so this is something we must know and we must stand on. Nobody wants you to be more successful than you. Nobody wants you to be more happy than you or abundant than you. So you can't expect people outside of you to want your life to be perfect or happier more than you do. It just does not make sense, and I'm pretty sure it won't bring any dollars either. So let that marinate for a minute. Nobody wants it more than you, and that's the way it is for everyone, okay? Even myself, if it's something that I'm desiring, it is up to me to put in the work to get it, to conquer it, to obtain it, and to maintain it. I cannot expect people outside of me to want my life to be a particular way. There will be people in support. Spirit will put the audience there, that like-minded energy in your pathway, different people you meet who will be supportive and of assistance to you in life, period. But you have to be willing to be your own cheerleader. You should be cheering for yourself each and every day, even on the days when things aren't so good. Maybe you're just not in the mood, or maybe your day is starting off slow. You have to still continuously encourage yourself. You have to have that confidence, and you have to have that unwavering faith, not allowing people, places, and things outside of you to deter you or derail you from your path or your mission. Okay? And so we have the Seven of Pentacles. You are thinking of the future, and you have been investing a lot of time and effort into long-term goals, okay? You have also learned to focus on your efforts where they are most important. And so you have been focusing, as I said at the beginning, this has been on your mind. You've been thinking about your future, where you are now and where you would like to see yourself. And that is wonderful. But it makes no sense, and I'm pretty sure it won't bring dollars for you to keep just thinking. Spirit is saying act on it. They want you to act on this idea. This creation, excuse me. Instead of letting it waddle in your mind, they want you to proceed. There will never be a perfect moment. It's just like planning to have a child. A couple gets married, they say they want to have children. Oh, they're waiting for this, they're waiting till they get a promotion, there will never be a perfect time. There's no such thing as perfect. It's okay to make preparation, but there will never be a perfect moment for anything that you are desiring in life. You can do your best to prepare for any situation, but there'll never be a perfect moment. So don't allow, don't allow that stinking thinking or those hindering thoughts to stop you from moving forward. Because it's coming in clear and heavy that this is something that has been on your mind for a long time. And you're very excited. You're very enthusiastic. You often visualize yourself, working on this creative project. You also visualize yourself being successful. So the whole idea of you visualizing yourself there is great, but now we must put the action behind it, okay? So it's more than just visualization. It's more than just thinking about it, for years on years and month after month. And so, go ahead, pop your ish, get going, start today. Okay, take what you have around you. If it's something regarding you feeling like you need supplies or tools, you take a step, and, Source will step in and take many steps, whatever tools or supplies that you are looking for, collective, you'll be surprised. Out of nowhere, things will arrive in your life and in your path because you are sending out the signal that you are ready, you are taking action, and you are open. Someone may come and donate those supplies to you, or you may receive an unexpected money blessing, or financial support, come in from nowhere, from a total stranger. And it does not have to, things do not have to arrive the way you are imagining them to arrive. Things, your favor and opportunity can come from a total stranger, people you don't know. You may look somewhere and find someone giving away what you're looking for. And so this could be many different things. So put this reading where it resonates. I don't care if it's some clippers, some hair supplies, nail supplies, tools. Maybe you work on houses. Maybe you do lawn work. Whatever you do, it will arrive. And the money will be provided. But take where you are, who you are, and what you have now, and begin to work on this project. Show your work. Allow yourself to be seen. There will never be a perfect timing. If it's something for social media, please don't stop telling yourself you waiting to get a camera, you waiting to get a laptop. Use whatever you have around you and get started today. And you know who you are, okay? Get started. Let's stop giving ourselves excuses, okay? Because it takes time to build a clientele. It takes time to establish a business. It takes time to become known. So why not begin the process of the momentum in this moment, at least with the advertising part. But those things will arrive. If you're worried about that, collective, God is so good. You'll be surprised. Total, complete strangers. And you may start crying tears of joy like, how did you know? How did you know? How did you know? A total stranger, being placed in your path to grant you what you're looking for, the tools or the supplies that you're looking for, or the resource, or maybe it's information you're looking for. It could be anything. So remain optimistic about your present as well as your future. Here we have the Page of Swords here, okay? The Page of Swords represents new energy in projects and ventures. New energy in projects and ventures. So this is your confirmation, okay? The energy is present and it is among you for you to begin this project. Start today, okay? And we have temperance here. Temperance energy. You or someone around you can have Sagittarius placement. And so you're working on, magnetizing the life you desire towards you through balance and managing your ability to be patient. Temperance is bringing balance, patience, and moderation into your life. You are being invited to stabilize your energy and to allow the life force to flow through you without force or resistance. It's time to recover your flow and get your life back into order and balance, okay? So it's time for you to put things into balance, okay? There's no time like the present. No time like the present. So get started today. There's nothing else to wait on. You don't need permission to be great. There is nobody outside of you, whoever you are questioning, should I start? Should I do this? Look, they're going to look at you and say, like, what you asking me for? Because I'm pretty sure if it's something they want to do, they're not going to come to you to get permission, okay? Just go for it. I'm telling you, just go for it. You could be somewhere, and talking to a total stranger, and they may have information to the questions that you need answer, or they may know of resources to get the supplies you need. You never know where your goal lies, and it's time to be in that childlike energy. It's time to have more faith. You don't just have to stand in a cathedral and shout that, you have faith and you believe in a higher power. You can actually, use that energy outside of the cathedral. You can use that energy 7 days a week. You can exercise your faith, collective, whenever you desire, whenever necessary. You can exercise your belief system. And all are welcome on my channel. It does not matter what your belief or practice is. All are welcome here. And I stand on that. But you do not have to wait until only, it's time to go to church to say that you believe and scream and shout. You can pull on that energy and invoke that energy to manifest the life you desire now outside of the cathedral. When you are in moments where you're feeling like, you can't do it, you can't move on, or you're seeking advice, or you're seeking motivation or encouragement to move forward. Tap into that energy. That same shouting and screaming. Yes, I said it. Tap into that energy. You can utilize that any day of the week. You can utilize it in your home, at work, in your vehicle, with your family, with your children. You can do this. You can invoke that same energy, that faith, that tenacity, that bliss. Yes, and call in, whatever it is that you are desiring, because I'm picking up so strongly before I go to the next card that you really want this, whatever this is, and you want it so bad. You fantasize, and you visualize yourself being successful and being happy and being very abundant. And so, Spirit is just saying, no one's in your way. No one is in your way, collective. You're in your way. You're giving yourself reasons why you can't do something. Who cares what people think? People, let me tell you something. To care what somebody thinks takes a whole lot. This is just my opinion. And so I decided long, 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 long time ago to stop being a care bear when it comes to being concerned with others think. It's out of your control. It's really none of your business what people think about you, because it's too much. It would take too much of your energy, of your joy, of your happiness. It would deplete you and stress you to try to be concerned with the thoughts of others. It's out of our control. We can only control ourselves. And so don't be concerned something about what something's going to look like. No matter what you do or who you are, people will have something to say. You're going to have your naysayers. Don't focus on that. Focus on the ones who are cheering you on, or better yet, blur out all negativity, and just build and build and build, and you will begin to develop and conquer having that thick skin. You will become accustomed, you know, uh, you will become immune to the hateration. You will become immune to where it won't affect you. You can utilize that hateration as encouragement. When you find someone trying to pull down what you're trying to build, that is not the time to become discouraged or even get mad at them. Like seriously, you can take that energy and just let it inspire you, not to prove a point to them, but to prove a point to you. Compete with the old you. Compete with who you were yesterday, the person that was telling themselves they couldn't do it. Compete with who you were last month, the person that was making excuses. Well, I'm gonna wait till I save this money, and I'm gonna wait till I buy this laptop. No, 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 no. The time is now. Okay. Strength. You're very strong. You're very powerful. You utilize yourself. You have given so much of your time and energy to a lot of people outside of you and around you, collective. And you do this on a daily basis. You're also a very giving person. The Spirit is saying you have given so much of yourself and your time and energy. When are you going to take time for you? This passion project, this hobby, this creative project that you want to work on, this can be your own little something. You know how they say you got to have your own little something going on, whether it's, having a job somewhere, a hobby. This could be your own little something, your special little baby, that makes you happy. Because whatever this is something you can do in your sleep. You're passionate about it. You're very skilled, and you're overly very well qualified. So you've been strong for everyone else, is what I want to say. And it's time for you to be strong for yourself and go ahead and live your best life. You don't need permission to be great. Who told you that? Who told you need permission to be great? They lied to you. They lied to you because you're ready to change your world. You're ready to close out the old cycle because you see yourself. It's like you taste it and you're ready to touch it and feel it. You're ready for the tangible goods. And it is possible with the Nine of Cups. Okay, this is security. This is comfort. The Nine of Cups says you're in a good place right now in terms of finances, work, health, and relationships, collective. You're also doing well emotionally, being surrounded by comfort and luxury. Now is the time to indulge. Kick back and enjoy the finer things in life. You have a bright future ahead of you. You have a bright future ahead of you. And now is the time. You're in a great place. Now, see, the Nine of Cups just came out and told on you. They said you're in a wonderful place. And so, since you're in a great space, you're in a great space to create. You're in a great space to get busy now. Okay? Yes, 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 yes. Now is the time. The Ten of Cups. We know this is abundance, this is prosperity, this is great fortune, this is good health, having a successful business, having harmony and love and cohesiveness in your relationships, in your home front, with your family, okay, and with your children. All right, the Ten of Cups is the embodiment of happiness, joy, and harmonious family environment. What I just tell you, it says a harmonious family environment. It can also signify a deeply satisfying romantic relationship outside of interpersonal relationships. You're being true to yourself, having established a clear set of personal values, adjusting life accordingly. So we're closing out with the Ten of Cups, and this is confirming that you will begin to work on this project or this idea. It's already in your heart. You know where you're going to start. You're going to take what's around you and you're going to give it your best shot. And you're not going to allow anything to get in your way. But don't forget, Source just told you and confirmed that there is nothing and no one in your way but you. So remember, the time is now. And everybody will not be for you, just like you're not for everybody. So be willing to receive constructive criticism and also be okay. If someone isn't for you or they don't like your idea or your talent or your project, there's no need to be confrontational or disrespectful. Simply let it be and move on. Vibe with your tribe, okay? Those who like your work, those who like your service. And the rest, just push it to the side and keep on moving. This concludes the read. I trust and hope that it assists you to your highest good. Later.